When the wind began to stir, Mother rose and wandered afar. Only a song remains behind, where she stood calm and kind. She left me here all alone, left me in spring's first dawn. The daisy breathes soft in my ear. It's all the tears she shed that year. I shake my head and hum the tune the wind carries into the moon. No, that's not her. No, that's not her. I bow my head and hum the tune the wind sends it to the moon. No, that's not her. No, that's not her. The floating song murmurs sure. The riverbank whispers low to me. It heard her footsteps light and free. I shake my head and hum the tune the stream carries it to the moon. No, that's not her. No, that's not her. I close my eyes and sing the tune the breeze carries it to the moon. No, that's not her. No, that's not her. The sighing song murmurs sure to trace the steps my mother trod. I wander every distant sod. I sing and sing, I hum and hum, till an echo comes from the distant sun. You know it's true, it's me, my dear. It
Hi.
calls my name, soft and clear. You know it's true, it's me.
Wonder why mic's
My dear.
not working, but yeah, it's working now. Before I go and continue, let me uh claim this first.
The lake is overflowing. It's cold, just like a flowing line. Wait, where am I? Greetings. Today your shirt matches the color of your eye.
And it's just like this is on my website if you want to read it in English. What? My setup's so junk. uh, audio. I would have to look very hard to read stuff. So I'm gonna read a lot of stuff. If I do, I would have to take off my phone. I should really get the actual setup for this. Wait. I don't even know if my mic. No, it's fine. Is my new
She grew beneath old silent orders, between school walls and magic borders. But every storm she couldn't outrun left a shadow shaped like home. She learned to breathe through sirens calling, to step aside while empires are falling. Between the white, between the rules, she stayed herself, she stayed true. What if I met you after the rain? What if the loss was never in vain? What if the storm rewinds our plans and leaves us standing where we began? What if I met you after the rain? What if the loss was never in vain? What if the storm rewinds our plans, slowly pulling time back toward the same after the rain? Orange peels and borrowed summers, doves scatter, white feathers flutter. Crowds turn pale, the echoes fail, yet she remembers it all. High hung grapes like quiet questions, broken mirrors shed reflections. Wartime prayers, small foolish dreams. She safe from the stream.
Oh, that.
What if I met you after the rain? What if the loss was never in vain? What if the storm rewinds our plans and leaves us standing where we began? What if I met you after the rain?
Oh, the box
What
should.
if the loss was never in vain? What if the storm rewinds our plans, slowly pulling time back to what the same after the rain?
The camera is not that.
Pages
I
turn,
cannot open it with the camera.
no spoons and come undone. Cities split, frames fall apart. Yet there's a crack where light still start. After the rain, we meet again. Not who we were, but who we
There's
become.
just stuff on the side.
The sky remembers
There's actually more package coming. I bought the full one, but this is the first one that I read. So, check.
after the rain. The rain is gone. We're still here.
I'm just really far away to the mic because I'm doing other stuff. It's really hard. Like I said, the setup is kind of junk, but it shouldn't be that junk when I'm actually looking at it.
Not stone, not iron can hold to lean. Not words, not silence can stop the rain. We stand on painted stages, we play our borrowed parts. If I should fade from sight, keep
No, you're fine.
me inside your heart. When the raindrops fall between us, don't call it the end. This isn't dying, this is changing. This isn't losing, just renaming. Curtain of rain covers the sky. On stage we fall, off stage we
If it's giving some reflection, I will turn it off. Or maybe if it is.
There's words undone, not the last and only
Sure.
one.
I have left my very strong hand.
I'll meet you in the quiet after the storm is gone. You won't recall my story, but you still sing my song. No map can trace our footsteps, no vow can make us
Preface.
stay. But Lord, we find the broken and lead us back someday. This isn't night, this is changing. This isn't darkness, just
The storm setting of Reverse 1999 was born from a sudden torrential night rain.
the sky. On stage we
Brimming with the untamed spirit
we rise.
typical of the subtropics. Fate extended an olive branch as the company placed almost no creative restrictions on the project, only encouraging us to give our inspiration free rein. And so we resolved to make something in a genre that didn't yet exist on the market at the time. A game that we ourselves uh, would be eager to boldly explore and wholeheartedly enjoy. From the moment on, this project, cradling such an amusing ambition, was destined to face many unexpected firsts and formidable challenges. Uh, if I put this here, let me see.
The sound of a club time slipping, hourglass melting ice, breathe this dripping. Distant clouds floating with a silver lining. No more hiding, fight till the last breath, till
Here,
the last day fades away. When power
I'm not reading the whole thing.
flies, fate goes
I'm just reading this. If I want to read the whole thing, do you know how thick this is? Can't show it here. On the boundless blank page, brimming with room for imagination, the first things we settled on were the most practical and essential elements, gameplay and target audience. Following that, as a theme, gradually shaped the worldview system and major chronicles its artistic aesthetic emerged one after another. The general definition of 20th century retro arcanum progressively gave rise to more keywords that circulated only internally. This formed the team's shared subtext, what we often referred to as the setting. I just don't want uh I don't have a playlist of just ambient music. I could open the game and just random. Oh, there's well, if this like very silent thing, I might just skip it. It's already so I have to few hours. This artbook is a gift we offer to you. The legend who once bore witness to gold being devoured, to the storm flowing backward, who was chased after tomorrow again and again through tragedy. A small footnote about this film. Factory head, content director, verse 1999. Hmm. Story setting, organization, characters, garments, artistic concept, adventure. The Storm, Arcanum, Race, Festival, Ritter, Pax House, St. Pablo Foundation, LSCC, Manus Vindictae, Aperan, Zeno, and Atu. Curtains, Visitors, garments, posters, game aesthetic, visual design, wilderness, artificial somnambulism, Echoes in the Mountain, Sears of Dusk, Out of Flash Gathering, Mains Bulletin, The Three Doors. Anime is so old, dude. Storm syndrome is an anomalous phenomenon that arises before a storm occurs, exerting the effects on objects and people alike. Under turning of the storm, storm syndrome can alter the victim's physical characteristics and at times alters cognition and their completion. Instead, effects of storm syndrome act not only upon people but also impact the environment. Under certain conditions, storm syndromes can affect arcanists as well. Storm syndrome does not spread across the entire world all at once, rather it originates from the storm's critical point. It's the one on the video. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. They put this in the video. It's not it's not like anything new. It's just the bare bones of what you would know. Which reminds me I should actually continue making that. I keep like not doing it. I want to do other stuff on the website. But at least I finished like pre 1999 events in the yeah, we already know all of the years pretty much. So there's nothing really new about this. Um,
Classic taste and grace, but raised within a fallen age. An ancient
if your
in
my phone is occupied, it's the camera I'm using, so I can't look at it.
won't be
At the end of the stream, if you're still here, you can then, or you can spam messages on me on Discord, which is probably the only one that I actually would read, even though uh some of you know that even that I don't I forget to read sometimes. No, Yori is just unknown. Arcanum, Psyche, the currencies. Resonance is the act by which an arcanist spiritually understands and perceives things that already exist, that are already established, unlike inherit or insight, which comes from bloodline and lineage. Resonance arises purely from an individual's own thought. An arcanist mode of thinking is centered in the understanding of emotion, understanding emotion, that's intuition and sensibility. For humans, is centered on rational analysis. Analysis. That is logic or reason. As for mix, those of normal bloodline purity also use resonance. Those arcanists whose bloodline purity is too low, as well as pure-blooded humans, use what do you call it? Reasoning. Arcanum, an innate talent, radiance may be worn down. But will never vanish. This wondrous gift pervades the minds of arcanists. Sometimes bringing convenience, sometimes bringing prolonged bitter fruit and unending trouble. Their effects of this. Their potency vary from sometimes bringing convenience and refilling. That's Ramona's character stories teaming with the arcanum being unending trouble. Psyche is one of the physiological traits essential to an arcanist. Even a half-blood carrying only the faintest trace of arcane blood still possesses this trait. The races. Oh my god. I can I'll translate this and put it on the website. It's an actual description of the races that I can just put. The game doesn't have it. First of all, critters, organizations, Pax house. Pax Security Council. Surely heard of that pure white stone house, suspended high above. Textbooks tells us that is the Pax house, place highest governing body on earth. They do not directly govern human society, appearing only at critical moments concerning survival and development. The Pax house appears to possess the ability to use pigeons, doves, for surveillance, for relaying information. This type of white dove made of plaster is referred to by those in the know among the upper echelons as the uh house dove. And Pablo Foundation, an organization under Pax House, an international body responsible for discovery, containment, management, and utilization of arcanes and arcane objects. And they mentioned officers' personal management bodies such as talent management organization, SPDM, Vigils Bureau, and Team Timekeeper. Really? Society. We see this on the promo.
Keep pushing till the end, till I found out what it meant, what it takes for me to survive. Through this polar day, this endless blinding race. The spinning wheel keeps turning.
Should probably maybe I could put it. So that's what you see. Madams, this concept looks like her in the past. This looks like something that you would actually see in the game, but in a flashback. Her real name is Zhang Zizi. The character for her name was mistaken by the British for the letter Z. You know they nailed it first try when it's barely different. Just different clothes. LSCC. Artificial somnambulism. When I'm gonna read this on my own, gonna have so much stuff. I need to note down some stuff. The thing is, I don't want opinions in, like, I can put trivias. Maybe that's the extent of what I would put on my website. But I don't want opinions on that. So I want actual information from the devs themselves, and this seems like the perfect thing for that. Hull positions, preachers, the one, the guiding one, apostle, disciple, believer, follower. The owner was heard of side effects. There's a risk of a curse as a side effect. Awakened ones affected by the curse are impacted differently from other arcanists. There exists roughly a 0.49% chance that no curse will occur at all. Guidance from Arcana, trial by Manus Vindicti. The guiding one. Shows knows miracles and promise salvation, yet few know the true motives behind these gifts. That's what looks like something that could appear. It's just a recolor of the hair. forget. Wait, let me read this. For Arcana. After a lengthy passionate discussion, we finally decided to tie her to the most conspicuous feature of this world, namely fluidity, and so a woman of clean, elegant, refined design came walking gently towards us. Her steps were soft, graceful, and that unnameable, vicious substance congealed into a river trailing behind her. Must admit that once we reached this consensus, uh, most of us in the room shared a similar mixed trepidation and excitement. Behind the scenes, the jazz stage. The American dream was right here. Indeed, the creative concept behind Forget Me Not originated from this Francis Scott Key Fitzgerald's 1925 novel The Great Gatsby. Owner Schneider, item code to chat 1920. Colt M1 M1911. Trademark. Up the school of a parent. After 37 was created, the second apparent character to be created was Sophia. From the very start of creating Sophia, we settled on her soul number, irrational numbers. Sophia's fate within the school of Aperon was already sealed long ago. As for Sophia, for the Sophia connected to Manus Vindicte, it's still too early to speak of her here. Let's look forward to her next stage. She's not here but an ordinary person waiting to be saved. I just want to read the behind Joss. That sign is Joss and Dionysus. No, obviously. Susan often says things that sound pleasant but are in truth subtly mocking. Unfortunately, the people of the island know his tricks all too well, so well that whenever he starts flattering someone, they introducing page, they urge him to hurry up and get the second half. If it left the island, he surely would have made something great of himself. He refuses to accept nihilism, yet already stands helplessly within it, and so he grows intoxicated, cries out, and drinks down the wine in his cup. Xeno Arms Academy.
Nossa casa canta alto, mas sente em silêncio. O campo floresce.
We're talking about Xeno and the song plays. What the hell?
E aqui, na terra de rios e sonhos calados, o céu se turva com tons apagados. Escolhas que se perdem
Atu.
no vento que nos traza.
Pandora.
A chuva que abraça a nossa fé fugaz. Será paz ou engano?
Characters. I'm missing. I feel like I'm missing pages. But
Caminha sem direção.
this was on the promo. Like I already translated.
Escolhas que se perdem no vento que nos traça. A chuva que abraça a nossa fé fugaz. Será paz ou engano? Será dor ou canção? Nossa vida
I'll just read it again. What should the protagonist of the game actually look like? Should he, she, it possess certain conventional traits? Possibility positivity and vigor. Uh, almost taken as an established axiom, boundless enthusiasm for everything they experience, or a beloved hero, admired by countless people. These are all, of course, all fine qualities. Reasonable, expected. Without a question, we ought to march boldly forward in that direction that countless stories have already proven true. Onwards, colleagues. The result, obviously, was that we had no intention of doing such thing. Full of few words, courage, and diligence, that is spoon of gentleness, and volatile passion, and of course, in this indispensable drop of wicked humor. You won't deny, after a long, difficult process of balancing these ingredients, we finally arrive at such an ideal protagonist. Won't deny the cold sweat and nervous and is the seat with the crew behind the curtains. No doubts you have harbored about his bold decision along the way. Thankfully, we held firm all the way through, and now we can finally say with pride, this is the one and only protagonist of Reverse 1999. We sincerely hope everyone comes to love this design, and this journey brings you the ups and downs and emotional resonance you deserve. Oh, I'm not gonna read all this. This is just the art. Otherwise, we'll be here for all night. Purpose. You see this on the easy list. This I'm actually gonna pro- uh praise them for this. They're clearly reusing ideas they have scrap, unlike other when you see other art books and you see ideas and then it's just completely scrapped. They never touch it again. See? I'm sure the green thing, they know that it kind of looks like good in green. Info. Price dollar Sharpedonte. 11,000, 8,000, 7,600, or 1,600, 1,000 dollar 0.49, 9.73, 48, 2,430.
Through broken sails and shadow light, a silver thread cut through the night. I'll wait my hope from dust to sea.
That dress looks like just something that Sotheby would have in her wardrobe. Oh my god, the difference. Does she just, yeah, but she doesn't. That's not. But then again, aside from the hair, aside from just the hair being different and stuff, that's just what regulars would wear. With how many clothes that regulars has now with like the live streams and stuff, this just seems like what she just wears anything. I can see why they. Um,
Get drunk, live for sunrise in the moonlight. Just don't wake me up. We do what we like. Let's funk after midnight, sparking twilight.
they just put her L2D and it's just like. Oh, I forgot to. Just rotated her body a bit. RGB.
When the twilight fades away, the winds howl a wistful tune. Nothing gold can stay. We paint the sky with dusk in the silence of dark. You are my star.
You know what? They look like they could be triplets. Experimental record.
Remember deeply the first kiss of our love. In the melancholy tropic, we say goodbye. I see whispers in your eyes. In the melancholy tropic, we kiss goodbye. You will find someone in
Voyager's arcane art is capable of producing sparkling points of light that triggers intense fluctuation of arcane energy. However, because Voyager refused to allow research to be conducted on herself, no clear definition on our answers regarding arcane arts has been obtained. Udemo. Question mark, extremely rare. Oh, this is just this is just the Udemo description. There's just Udemo description they would put on their stuff. Yeah, it's just this is just the in-games cover info, fragrance notes and stuff. She can just have those hair. They had perfection immediately. Just experimenting on hair, which I mean she can just change whatever. Even the ears and understanding of the cosmos at the time, the only way they could temporarily record the seemingly extraterrestrial life form was as the girl. Yet even a life this elusive was the start of a story, nothing more than a girl attempting to fish sound out from the galaxy. The girl tilted her head, an expression of curiosity crossing her face. Solar wind and high energy particles brushed past the tips of her hair. Before her floated a tiny, almost indiscernible gold-plated copper phonograph record playing a silent song. She gently wrapped her arms around it. It's a gift. A gift from a small faraway planet. The gaze traced back along the trajectory of it. Voyager is a rather special character. His specialness is reflected not only in her presentation and design, but also in the very process of her creation. Who's next? After listening to some of players' feedback, we hope to design a character for the main interface who could offer players a sense of charm and companionship distinct from other regular characters. Voyager was born out of exactly this idea. Served manner of Swiss, gentle, and classic. Yes, we chose Voyager space probe as one of her design prototypes. Rather than the Voyager probe itself, what we really wanted to convey was the beautiful longing for encounter that the Voyager probe represents. This is also why Voyager is a guest who arrive by invitation rather than being the probe itself. Though she hails from the cosmos and wields immense power, Voyager is at her core a harmless, friendly girl. Reluctant, one might even say she barely counts. For this reason, we chose a Soviet school uniform as a prototype for her clothing design, hoping to further emphasize her harmless girlish side, forming contrast with the fact that she is a visitor to the universe. It's also worth noting that the clothing and accessories on Voyager's body are in essence only simulated projection of her, not real fabric or metal. This is reflected in both her illustrations and her animations, while her violin, on the other hand, was a genuine gift from someone else. We wanted Voyager to express emotion through the performance of different musical pieces. You're gonna have to, to wait for that. But we ran into a small number of issues during implementation to make the violin finger movements more true to actual performance. We specifically filmed footage of real violin playing for the animation team to reference. Everyone in the project team unanimously agreed that she was to that point, up to that point, the most complex character to animate until they encountered a certain sheepdog. Alright, alright. That's the only thing I'm gonna read. Ooh. Ooh. You battle. That's also very different. Come on, dude. That genuinely just feels like something I won. Because I2 is completely different. Come on. Yeah, that's not the design for the I2. Miss AC though is very different. It's like different bugs, different types of bugs. Because I assume not much different. Yeah, it's it's a dog that is based on an actual real dog. I don't think they need to very much. Also very come on. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna read another thing for sure when Voyager's garment appears. Okay. You know what? Let me let me remove this. Why am I making my life harder? Just in case. Just just just- this this thing was on Soneto before, and I think that's the middle of the book when we get to her. Sorry, this looks like Pokemon. You're just instead of just, I mean, it's like the I1's I2 different garments thing, but it looks like a Pokemon evolution. Just gradually change. To 7. Oh my god, he's dating on her on the go. Speaking of another perfection, just locked in, dude. I mean, the first parent character they made. That is another one that's very different. Just oh, the music ends now. Play my OST playlist in random. Just give me something better for. That's fine. First music. Oh my god, I didn't look. It is that's that is very different. I guess it didn't uh go with their idea of the character itself, even if it's not bad. Oh right, we saw this. I'm like wondering what we saw this. This is on the promo image, but just a much better quality, I guess. Just I'll do my best. And so, not very different. I think they just combined all the designs, parts of all of Dot 3 was combined into one. The glasses. You see. What is it doing? Pure black. Bacán, yeah. You can tell that they made the design and like the writers go, but she's gonna do this. Okay, let's change it. But she's gonna jump over this make it and then gradually just come. Summarize. What I noticed, the first designs of the Vienna cuss is like very, how do you say this? Loud. Is that right? It's very similar to how we solve this now, but eventually they just simplified and simplified it until it's only Isolde that is kind of became very loud in design, which makes her pop, which is very, I think, intentional, because she's the center of that place. Thanks, that's Soneta next. Yeah, 5 stars. This win also sucked. What's this? It's not a real thing. Or is it? Is there something inside or no? No. It's just a private letter. Do not read it. It's private. it's it's the girl on the icon. Of course, there's gonna be a lot of revisions. They the they made the Udemo merch for her. Like, If you saw it on my Twitter post, probably see it on YouTube community post or maybe even a short TV if they made one. Alright. Yeah. That other twist looks very different.
Nossa casa canta alto, mas sente em silêncio. O campo floresce, mas guarda o lamento. E aqui, na terra de rios e sonhos calados, o céu se turva com tons apagados. Escolhas que se perdem no vento que nos traz a chuva que abraça a nossa fé fugaz. Será paz ou engano? Será dor ou canção? Nossa vida caminha,
That was
caminha
yeah.
sem
Tough.
direção. Escolhas que se perdem no vento que nos traz a chuva que
What hell? That is very different.
nossa fé fugaz. Será paz ou engano? Será dor ou
Hmm.
canção? Nossa vida caminha,
I guess
caminha sem
also
direção. E o tempo
might be
zomba com seu riso
part
escondido. Sonhos
beta design for SPDM uniforms because that's where what her thing looks like. Very similar to this. I mean, it's not the actual one, but it's very close. It's like a, if you could say, a high school uniform for that, but they don't have like that one. And the middle school is what we see in the game. Yeah, this one is a lot closer to this one. This one is a lot closer to what the SBDM uniforms of younger students are. So this one might have been closer to the SPDM uniforms of the old SPDM uniforms.
是非，諗看光怪陸離。夜幕下路燈，講不出別離。看看這故事，可否新傳奇？學熒幕神探，始終捍衛正義。年少這心經已決定去寫我名字。一生中輕碎風雨，乜都相信他。搞搞新意，出色主意，乜都需要他。風波中穿梭宇宙，此刻拍住上。你與我共挽手，高歌向前路。憑型格瀟灑去書寫我心，這一個轉身可傾倒世人。抬頭見星星也熠熠發光，我與舊時飛等看光怪陸離。夜幕下路燈講不出別離，看看這故事可否新傳奇？學
This 1.0.
始終捍衛正義。
Alright, 5-star 1.0 done. I don't know what they're going for the second one. The other ones look like something that I would see in a horror film. Horror. Maybe they're not going for that yet there. There's some in here. Is this other design is just him not wearing uniform. Just casual. That's for I2 probably. And the other one is for I1. I mean that I would say that fits. All that fits actually. I mean it's not that different aside from number 3. I think yeah. The colors are. That's probably. Wow. The colors are very different compared to what they settled on. Like you don't even aside from one to the I0 outfit. You'll be stay until Neto skin only. I picked that. that. You'll be staying until the end. Full body. You're not gonna get Kiperina here. Dude, that's 2.0. You're gonna be here until next year. That's not English. Memory that. Because of the font, I think even Google Translate would be having difficulties. What's Villa doing here? Next is 4 stars. Sure, this is the last one, right? Yeah. Eagle. a glimpse of the garment in here. That that looks like Enigma for some reason. Yeah, I just said it. I mean, I don't know how you're gonna have the other design for this, but labor. It's an apple. It's an apple. No, that just doesn't have any. I mean, even no, just barely. Just walking. Just walking. Okay. this stuff. Come on. Mm. And it's just this stuff for different. Mhm. And is that the same shirt that is on the concept for horror video? Okay, I can see why they didn't use that first one. It looks like the shape looks like a Manus, that Manus enemy. Really. Garments. I've been the Soneto garment, but the other one is at the back. The last one. The newest one. Okay, that's they haven't added horror elements yet. This one is so reflective. You can see it. Nice. Cool. Oh, I think we saw this too in the promo. By the way, this on the game, this is treated as no, I think also part of the 3.2 garments. This is so reflective. Now they added this one. This is technically 2.0. But sure, it's part of the garment. I don't know how the code works, but I think it's still this part of it. But it's also being categorized as part of the 3.2, which makes sense. You can see it on my website on the garment list. You can filter it by series and you can see that it will be filtered to that. I can see where they had the ideas for the fight designs. Looks very familiar. Not much different. One of them you can see her eyes. 293. 365. 365? Deliberate, dude. Last number is 365. Even the number of pages seems very close. That's when I'm gonna read something again. If it's even new stuff. I'm not reading this stuff again. It's not really different. When you see the color is different, but I'm pretty sure that's just how they draw the concept art. The color is not gonna be the same. That one is not different at all. There's just a bit of hair and stuff and accessories. We're here. The first unique garment. It's getting really hard to hold. That first one, frankly speaking, when it comes to Miss Voyager's attire, they weren't able to offer much in a way of constructive input. All we could do is watch. She's stuck. She's stuck hats, tapes, and moon. Even galaxy itself directly onto her skin, one piece after another. We wouldn't dare nor did have any intention to investigate whatever arcane arts principles might be involved. But the good news is she seems to think that it's her well. 1.9. And what's the concept? Posters. CN posters. I mean, this is the same for global. We haven't started that yet. This one is different on global. The same for global. Then I'm pretty sure the next one is gonna be different. now. They should release. Do they have? I don't know if they don't have a merch for that. They should release like an actual poster that you can buy. I would buy it. Yeah, this is actually my favorite for 1.0. For the 1.0. It was so good. Square and Son. So, inside the suitcase, day and night, title screen. Gallery. Inside. This is tomorrow. Yo, we never had a full image of this. The one I'm using on my website is an edited poster from like I think a countdown image they post when Global is releasing. But isn't the actual that isn't actually the actual poster, but this is a poster for the prologue, the actual design with the actual title. We're almost done here, which that's actually uh perfect timing in our time. Then there's the night. Chapter 3, chapter 4. And it's half of the room. No. Wait. Ocean Adventure. Wilderness. Wilderness set. Artificial somnambulism. Echoes in the mountain. A series of tasks. Path of flash gathering. Ains bulletin. The three doors. And this is not a garment. Gonna read about it. I'm gonna put it on It's on my website. The item descriptions and stuff. It doesn't have any price list. It's just a basic card. But the this so afterward, this is not our final meeting. In this world that keeps driving forward into the future, there remains countless ideas, fantasies, and stories still brewing, waiting to meet you. We are truly grateful to every player who took part in this journey. It is only because of your gaze and your companionship upon reaching this page that we are able to sincerely lay open before you this intricate corner of the world that our team has maintained for so many years. We look forward to our next meeting, whenever, wherever, and under whatever weather it may come. Index. Is it? Oh, the thing. More stuff that I can unlock later. I said like more packages that would come with this because I bought the full one. All this stuff that is being sold there. One of them is like a transparent version of this, I think, and more keychains and stuff. I'll just post it on Twitter when they arrive. One more thing before I end stream. This, the extra stuff for the Atu uh cards arrived, and it's just this. It's just this. But this is also I really like this. I might honestly I'm tempted to just put actual paper in this and just make it a notebook, an actual notebook. It's much easier to make one to turn it this one rather than the heart shaped Barbara one. And like this stuff like that I can put it's just handy. That some info from this you will probably I will probably put on the website. But that would take actual manual work, so that's gonna be a while. Say that. So I need to update my game and update the website for version 3.6. So I'll see you on Cornerstone's story reading if you're gonna want that. Otherwise, probably the collab stream. But yeah.
She grew beneath old
I'll see you then.
silent orders,
Bye.
between school walls and measured borders. But every storm she couldn't outrun left a shadow shaped like home. She learned to breathe through sirens calling, to step aside while empires are falling. Between the white, between the rules, she stayed herself, she stayed true. What if I met you after the rain? What if the loss was never in vain? What if the storm rewinds our plans and leaves us standing where we began? What if I met you after the rain? What if the loss was never in vain? What if the storm rewinds our plans, slowly pulling time back toward the same after the rain? Orange peels and borrowed summers, doves scatter, white feathers flutter. Crowds turn pale, the